Letcha know. Letcha know. Letcha know. Letcha know.
Yes. Welcome to the Let You Know Football. This is EK in the building, and welcome to football. What's going on, fellas? I got P in the house. What's up, P?
On the show for the first time. Figured I'd come by and talk some football with the homies.
I see you got the Indiana Jones symbol down there.
Jones.
And then I got Eli with me. What's going on, Eli?
How's it going here like always? Ready to talk some football.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, we're going to get into the breaking news real quick, man, because it's been a lot of injuries going on. First of all, I want to talk about Tyreek Hill, man. I don't know if everybody's seen what happened to Tyreek Hill.
They twisted him.
Yeah, he had a routine tackle, and dude turned his legs around, and come to find out he dislocated his kneecap, man. He's gonna be out for the whole season.
Yep.
And it might be
some ligament.
Yeah, he tore his ACL and his MCL. That dude, man, he rolled up his leg something fierce.
Yeah. I seen it, man. It looked like a routine play to me, man. But the way he's trying to get up, I was like, damn.
His leg was twisted.
Yeah, it got to the point. It got to the point where they didn't even want to move his leg. They had to keep it straight.
So, what are you gonna do at that point, you know?
Man, that's crazy. But yeah, man, he's out. He's out for the whole season. They already talking about him and his agent Drew Rosenhaus. They talking about he gonna be ready for next season, week 1. Is he really gonna be ready?
That's a stiff task for a knee that just got completely ripped apart. But I mean, they say Tyrese Halliburton's supposed to be back for like sometime next season, so maybe the fixes are getting a little quicker nowadays.
Shit, Aaron Rodgers almost came back at the end of the season with the Jets from the same thing.
Yep.
He's like 75 years old, so
I was gonna say it.
Dislocated kneecap though?
Yeah, his whole the bottom of his leg was pointing 90 degrees inward towards his other foot. It ripped the whole thing.
That's crazy. That's
crazy.
You
should really talk about how excited he was that it happened. Honestly, there's a lot of people trying to read what he was saying, and he was super excited, saying thank you, and all that. A lot of people saying he's excited to not play with Tua anymore.
Well, guess what? Your take on him going to the Chiefs is out the window now, so you can't bring that shit up no more.
I know. Yeah. That's fair.
You can't bring that shit up no more, man.
I texted my dad. That was one of the first things I said is he's probably going to the Chiefs. Next thing you know, he got hurt. And he's like, well, he ain't going nowhere now.
No, he's not. And Malik Neighbors, he's another one, tore ACL. He out for the season too as well.
Yeah, that pisses me off too.
Yeah, he was
I'm a big Neighbors.
Go ahead, P. No,
Thank
go ahead.
Froze.
What were you about to say?
I think you froze.
Sorry, my bad.
You froze. Okay.
Yeah, I was just saying I'm a huge Malik Neighbors fan, so that kind of killed me.
Well, people don't realize that he was leading the league in receiving yards before he got hurt. So yeah, that's a big blow for the Giants, especially now that your boy Jackson Dart is getting a chance to start. Man, how you think about that, man? Breaking news on that too, and Scatterboo.
I was pretty excited about that one. I mean, they've made me eat my words for a little bit since I called them the sleeper team, but looking like they might get 2 in a row since I think they got the Saints this weekend.
And they
have a really hard schedule after that, though.
Yeah, this Dart Scatterboo combination is bringing tons of energy to the Giants offense, the fan base, and everything. Like all of a sudden, they sucked, but now the fans are happy to watch again. So I'm excited to watch to see what they can do.
Yeah. Well, I seen both of them in college. I knew what Scatterboo was going to be. I was just waiting for him to get his opportunity. I don't understand why the Giants didn't start him week 1, but now that he's playing, they're going to see how of a good back he is, because he can catch out the backfield too as well.
Very good at blocking as well, and he just annihilates people. He's annihilating NFL-sized people on the field, and it's like, all right, this guy needs to be your number 1 back.
Yeah.
And then also the breaking news too, man. If people don't realize, Lamar Jackson, he hurt his hamstring, so he gonna be out 2 to 3 weeks as well. What y'all think about that?
Woo. Go ahead, Eli.
I think that was fake.
You think it was?
I'm gonna be the one to say it. I think it was fake. I think that he knew he was down 17. He knows that he's got a lot of criticism because he can never beat Mahomes. Things weren't going his way.
Wow.
He's kind of a crybaby. I mean, we'll see. If he's only out a week, I think it was fake. Especially if he plays this weekend, I definitely think it was fake. Couple weeks, maybe it's a little bit more believable. But I mean, they're not going to put their franchise quarterback on the line, who main skill set is his mobility, and then only set him out for a week. So if he's out for a week and he's back in 2, I think it was fake. I think the Ravens have just everything's not going their way, and he got pissed off and wanted out of the game.
Well, you saw under his leg, under his hamstring, he had just a fucking rag taped to it. He didn't even have ice taped to the back of his hamstring. I'm just like, what are you doing, dude?
I mean, he walked off the field just fine, no limp or anything.
He just walked.
Well, I mean, let's be honest, man. A lot of guys with hamstrings, they don't be looking like they hurt. But man, if you ever had a hamstring problem, I have playing football, so I know how that shit feel. That shit don't feel too good. It's like a burning sensation in the back of your leg, man.
Yep.
It's not fun at all, man. It's like you scared to bend your leg, you scared to kneel, bend, reach. I mean, you scared to move that leg. Put it like that. You scared because you think you're gonna tear something, man. It's painful, like for real. It is painful, especially when that throbbing sensation come in, boy. That's brutal. But we do got a comment down there from Tom. He said the Giants have been interesting. So I'm gonna ask y'all, have they been interesting? I mean, it's only been one game since the rookies both came in. So
well, yeah, I think it's been very interesting just because of those two facts. You know, everybody thought Scatterberg was too small, that he couldn't do that in the NFL. So he worked his way up to doing that in the NFL now. You finally got Jackson Dart in the field. So even if win or lose, it gives a reason for people to watch the Giants.
I agree. I definitely agree.
I think Jackson Dart gives them a whole nother different set of skills than Russell Wilson had. I mean, I agree with what Pat said earlier. Scatterbush should have been starting from the beginning, but at the same time, we're talking about a team that chose Russell Wilson to start and rode with him for 3 games when he wasn't doing anything. I mean, Jackson Dart put up 50 rushing yards and just, the entire momentum of the team, not just offensively, but defensively. I mean, Dexter Lawrence, fat ass, almost had a touchdown pick 6. I mean, the defense is fired up. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, I've called them my sleeper team for a while, but they've got a really tough schedule coming up. But momentum is crazy in the NFL. Anything could happen. I mean, the Chargers were considered one of the top teams 4 games in, and they beat them. So, never know what could happen.
Well, definitely.
I'm only giving the Giants that one game because the Chargers lost a lot of players, especially on defense. So they just caught them at the right time. And for all you bettors out there, y'all know the spiel when the East Coast team go to the West Coast team or West Coast team goes to the East. It's never a good feeling. It's never good for that team who's coming from West Coast to East Coast, definitely. And they caught him at the right time. So, and plus Jackson Dart, his element is running the ball. Like he did that in college too as well. Even though he's a great passer, he just got to work on his accuracy. But yeah, he can run the ball. He's always able to run the ball. That's an element that Russell Wilson, to me, the reason why he's not starting is the reason why he should have been starting more if he started running the ball more, but a lot of people say he's getting old. So
I mean, at this point, you got to see it on the field. He's just not there anymore. Throwing passes into the fans, throwing passes into the crossbar. Like, where's his head at?
So I wanna talk about the Colts a little bit. We're gonna talk about the Colts. I definitely want to talk about that play with AD Mitchell, man. What the fuck is going on? Like, we seen Jonathan Taylor do it a couple of years ago, and now is we curse? Is we curse?
Oh, when Jonathan Taylor did it, it was an accident. Like, he had the ball secured. He just thought he was in the end zone, which is still, you can't do that. But with AD Mitchell, it's like, dude, why did you even try to transfer the ball? Just finish running, right?
Oh yeah,
yeah. It's just score your touchdown. You don't need to transfer the ball. Nobody was on your back, so there's a mental error, And then the other mental error and the holding. It's like, oh, good God, you weren't even involved in the play.
That's the play that kills me the most. That play. I don't care you missed that touchdown, but then when we had a chance to finish them off, and you held when Jonathan Taylor was free, oh man, that crushed my soul right there. I was like, damn, it's over. Because then next thing you know, Tutu Atwell right over the top.
Yep. It was over.
So I want to ask you this. I'm gonna start with you, Eli. What you think was the biggest take on them losing that game, besides the Mitchell? Of course, we always gonna say Mitchell, but what other key in that game that you thought they lost it?
So I had my son's baseball game, so I had to rewatch it the next day, and obviously it's a lot easier to do that because you can click and rewind and all that stuff. I put AD Mitchell's thing on just being young and immature. I think he made arguably one of the greatest catches we've seen in a long time, and plays in general, and then just his young, his immaturity in a way as a professional football player got in the way. He wanted to showboat a little bit. Those balls can be slippery, no homo, whatever you want to call it. So he tried to tried to showboat a little bit on that. The holding play is just, again, it's lack of professionalism. He wasn't in the game anymore at that point. He wasn't joining the huddles. His head was out of the game. If you go back and look, my fault.
Oh no, you're good. I was just trying to go ahead. I'm sorry, Eli.
No, you're good. If you go back and look at it, and I could be wrong, I don't remember specifically, but I think that when Jonathan Taylor did the same thing, he was taken out of the game, and I think that probably is what should have happened with AD Mitchell as well. But I like him as a player. I think that he is still young. This is his second year, I believe. He's still got a lot of upside to him. I did read something pretty interesting earlier that says since Jonathan Taylor made his mistake, there's been 7 games played. He's put up 1,061 yards, 10 touchdowns, and 0 fumbles since then. So if there's
almost like it kind of refocused him.
Right. If there's any silver lining to it, I think this could help him lock in.
Yeah.
Or, improve his skill set in general. Because I know a lot of the leaders of the team, Jonathan Taylor himself, Zaire, all those people tried to talk to him, try to get him refocused and everything. My biggest takeaway on the loss isn't even those 2 plays, although they cost us the game. It's Xavier Howard needs to be cut.
Oh man. Yeah.
In that game alone, he gave up 170 yards. He had a 70% catch rate against him, and Matthew Stafford put up 140.4 passer rating. Over all 4 games that he's been in, he's giving the opposing quarterback 131.9 passer rating. They're 14 for 20 going at him with 3 touchdowns.
Yeah,
if that doesn't tell the other teams exactly who to throw it at and exactly who to pick on, I don't know what else does, because I can read the stats myself and say that's the guy I'm throwing the ball at.
Right, and that it's a big contributor to our overall defensive rank as well. We're ranked like 30th in the NFL on pass defense. The Rams put up 462 yards against us this week, and it's like, Jesus Christ, if somebody wants to come in here and beat us at this point, just attack the edges,
Yep.
Well,
and you give up a guy, Samuel Womack, last year. You gave him up to go to the Titans.
Yep.
And he's doing all right. 26 years old. that's been my biggest problem all along with the Colts ever since we first started getting on here is we're not a really good development team.
No,
we're a team that wants people we want people to already know what they're doing and things like that. We don't want to develop them. So we're bringing in the ghost of a guy that was good 2 or 3 years ago over a 26-year-old that had potential. That's a problem to me too.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Pat. What's your biggest take? What's your biggest take on that?
And my biggest takeaway is I just think it was a sloppy ass game. I mean, you take out the A.D. Mitchell plays, and we had way more penalties. We had 2 turnovers. Again, with the passing yards, everything. We got beat on everything as far as metrics on Saturday or Sunday, and I think it just comes down to the game was slop. I think the Colts, riding that high from we're not even supposed to win a game to start the season, and we're 3-0, and it just I just think they had kind of a off-focus game. Like, I don't think this is indicative of Daniel Jones going forward with the 2 picks. I just think the overall game was just a sloppy game for the Colts.
Yeah, I tend to agree with Eli as far as Xavier Howard. He need to go because
he's gone.
He's definitely past his prime. I see a lot of teams is looking for him now to go against him because his pass. Because right now you said we're ranked 30. Would you say 31st? Because last week we was just ranked 8th in passing. We was only giving up 178 yards passing on defense.
Yeah.
I mean, so I don't know.
Because we're missing a key rookie. We're missing Kenny Moore right now. Howard's playing. So, yeah, our backfield is kind of shot up. It's not good. And that was our problem last year, too, our backfield. I mean, we had Kenny Moore back there, but everybody knew if you wanted to get at the Colts, pass.
Yeah.
But we got another comment. It says the Colts got a loss, but I think the Super Bowl is going to be Eagles and Broncos. What y'all feel about that?
That's a Broncos fan take.
No, that's an Eagles fan take. That's my son. He's upstairs. but I don't agree with that either. I still think the Colts are one of the top AFC teams. Honestly, I really do, and it's could be kind of biased, but I've been back and forth. Daniel Jones too, and I'm not going to say I was wrong about him, but I'm not going to say I was right either. I agree with what you said. I think his 2 picks were sloppy. A lot of that falls down. I think the game in general was sloppy, like you said. The last play when Tutu got that 80 whatever yard it was play, we only had 10 motherfucking guys on the field. You got a whole guy down. I mean,
nobody was guarding him either, though. That's the thing. Nobody was guarding him. He ran down the field free. Nobody.
No, he got past. He had somebody on him. He got past his guy, but the fact of the matter is you were still down a guy.
But but when he caught the ball, he was 5 yards away from whoever was guarding him, and I can't remember who was guarding him. But yeah, he was 5 yards away when he caught that ball too. So.
I don't think that's going to happen this coming weekend. I think Steichen and the crew are going to get them a little bit more on focus. I think they're going to have them going. Plus, it's a much softer opponent this week, so I expect to win this week.
So what you think? We'll talk about that in the key games, but I want to focus on Aaron Rodgers because I got a lot of Aaron Rodgers questions because a lot of people been hitting me up, and when we did that take, and if Jalen Hurts a top 10 quarterback. So now that Aaron Rodgers is playing good, a lot of people is like, oh man, Aaron Rodgers is playing the quarterback position very well. And I thought to myself, I'm like, well, is he playing better than Jalen Hurts? And they was like, yeah. So I'm asking y'all, is Aaron Rodgers playing the quarterback position better than Jalen Hurts right now? I'm going to start with you, Pat.
Okay. I'm going to have to go back to what I was saying because that's how I feel about it. I feel if you're asking about is Jalen Hurts this is kind of a tough question, honestly, because I feel like with Barkley and the weapons that he has, he is more of a game manager right now. He doesn't have to perform at it. He can, but he doesn't have to perform at that super high, quarterback level to win games, whereas Aaron Rodgers does. It has to fall on him on that offense right now. So I would say yes. I would say because of Aaron Rodgers' situation, he is playing better quarterback than Jalen Hurts right now.
Eli?
I somewhat agree with those statements. It's the same things like when we did the show when we ranked Jalen Hurts. Why I put him at 10. He doesn't have to be that good right now. All he has to do is manage the game because he can hand it off to Saquon. He can throw well enough to get Goddard in the game, to get Smith in the game, to AJ Brown in the game. They are such a well-built team with a very, very good defense that you don't have to be a top-tier quarterback. Aaron Rodgers has to be a top-tier quarterback for Pittsburgh to be successful because if he's not, they suck.
Yep.
A few weeks ago, they didn't do shit. Their defense didn't do shit, and they lost, and it was bad. And everybody's talking about how bad the Steelers are. Now they win a game where he throws one 50-plus yard pass to DK Metcalf, and Aaron Rodgers is great again. But you beat the Carson Wentz-led Minnesota Vikings. You aren't doing shit.
No.
And that's my biggest take. That's my biggest take. And the only reason why I'm asking is because some of the personnel that they playing against, I mean, Aaron Rodgers should feast off of, you know. But then when you look at Jalen Hurts, even though Jalen Hurts haven't been playing good in the second half, like even the game against Tampa Bay, he was 0-8 as far as passing. So, but even though they still won, but my thing is though, even though he's a good game manager, you still don't think he's playing better than Aaron Rodgers at quarterback.
I think he is. I think he is personally. I think he's doing a lot better. They're 4-0.
Which is true, but you have to look at the Eagles. I mean, they just won a Super Bowl. They're the best team in the league to some, you know. The Pittsburgh, they're just kind of terrible all around. Like, for instance, TJ Watt. It seems like every team, if they run the ball opposite of TJ Watt, and they get gains. Like, Pittsburgh has no answer on the other side of the field, and teams are just exploiting it. I mean, Eagles defense doesn't let that kind of shit happen.
Well, let's also talk about who Pittsburgh's beat. They beat the Jets barely by 2. They lost to the first good team they played, which was the Seahawks. They got beat by 14. They only beat the sad Patriots by a touchdown. And again, only beat the Carson Wentz Vikings by 3. And you go back and you look, and then you go back and you look at who the Eagles have played, and they beat the Chiefs week 1. They beat Cowboys week 1, the Chiefs, the Rams, and the Bucks. Arguably 4 playoff teams. If Jalen Hurts wasn't their quarterback, they're not beating those 4 teams.
Exactly.
I think
and 3 of those was last year. 3 of those teams did make the playoffs last year. So,
honestly, I was just trying to make an argument for Aaron Rodgers. I agree with you.
No, you're good. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. It's just I'm so off of this Aaron Rodgers train. It's like the last couple of years of the Tom Brady. It's like the last couple of years of the Tom Brady thing.
Yeah, we're good.
Hearing it.
Yeah, it's like when Pat McAfee would bring it up every single week, like, where is he going? Like, I don't care where he's going. Like, just
But I can see why people would say that Aaron Rodgers is playing better, playing quarterback better than Jalen Hurts, just because Jalen Hurts haven't been playing very good in the second half of the games that they're playing. And Aaron Rodgers, like y'all said, Aaron Rodgers is the key. So I got a quick question too. So now that we talking about Aaron Rodgers, my next question is, does Aaron Rodgers, does the success of the Steelers hinge on Aaron Rodgers or the defense?
Eli?
I think it's a little bit of both, honestly. Their defense is, got some issues because they've been hurt. I mean, TJ Watt's always going to be a player. Alex Highsmith, always going to be a player. But Jalen Ramsey faked an injury and then actually got injured. If their defense plays like it did a few weeks ago against the Seahawks, a good team, then that's what's going to happen. They're going to lose no matter what Aaron Rodgers can or can't do. They don't. I mean, they've got weapons on offense, but Mason Rudolph isn't coming in and executing those things, the game management the way an Aaron Rodgers can. So that's where I say it falls a little bit on him, but it also he's not the Aaron Rodgers he was 5-10 years ago that can completely take over a game. He's just managing the game. So he needs his defense to back him up, or they're a wash.
Yeah, I agree. And remember, he said when he came into this job that his job was going to be training Howard to get on the field too. So I do expect at some point this season, if the Steelers, especially if they're slipping, to see Will Howard take the field at some point and see how he does. Because I think he was the most underrated quarterback in the draft.
I agree. I 100% agree with that.
Yeah. So, I mean, even our quarterback, I know this is off topic, but even Riley Leonard, people said he couldn't do it. You saw him playing preseason. He looks ready to go too. Not like I want him in there right now, but I think
I wouldn't count on him.
No, not yet. No. This is Indiana Jones time.
Yeah, it is his time. I do feel like it's Daniel Jones' time. I think he's gonna. I'm really starting to believe that he's gonna get this division title because I think his first year, a lot of people don't expect nothing from the Colts. Right. And now that they actually seeing good quarterback play, now I think people's getting hope on Daniel Jones, but then next year he probably gonna let us down like he always do.
I'm gonna hold out. I want to see what happens. I like to give people their due. I mean, maybe he turns into a Baker Mayfield or something, where it took him like 3 teams to figure it out.
It seems to be the going trend lately, where these guys that were considered washed go to a new team and have more success. Sam Darnold's doing the same thing. He did it with Minnesota, and now he's doing it with Seattle. Baker obviously is a big name. It's not impossible. Like I said, I'm not gonna say I was right about everything I said about him, but
Well, and it's hard for me to go ahead. Yeah. Oh, okay.
No, you're good.
It's hard for me to take something that the Giants threw away as trash nowadays too, because they seem to keep on doing that. Like they seem to get rid of players before their potential. I mean, all the receivers in the team when Daniel was let go from the Giants were telling people it wasn't his fault. Like there's something, inside the Giants offense, inside the Giants clubhouse that needs to correct. So I wasn't really worried about Daniel Jones coming in and being, because that was my initial thought is like, oh shit, we finally have someone that can make 10-yard passes. Like just simple things like that. When we have the players that we have, like JT, we can win as long as we're just managing a game correctly. And like you said earlier, our secondary just needs help.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't lie. I mean, I've always been a I'm one of the Richardson fans, but it goes back to the statement that I made earlier. Like the Colts are so bad at being one of those developmental kind of teams that he was kind of screwed from the very beginning. I think that the success that Daniel Jones is having leads to potential of what Richardson could be in the future. I mean, obviously Jones isn't an Aaron Rodgers and old or anything, but he's probably going to be, he's past near his prime basically right now. So how long are they going to keep that around? How long are they going to pay it? While you've got Richardson, who's got a very strong arm and a lot more mobility and strength if he could stay healthy. A lot more potential, if you ask me. But that the thing is, the Colts run away from that shit just like the Giants do. They don't want to develop anybody. They just want to pick and play.
Yeah, and to be fair, Daniel Jones is only 28 years old. He's got plenty. I mean, if he figures this out, he's got years ahead of him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say, most quarterbacks nowadays are probably still good till they're mid to upper mid 30s, I would say, if they're good. So, yeah, I mean, but I don't think – do you think that he was brought – I mean, I know he was brought in to replace Richardson. They just had to figure out a way to say it. But do you think with success, with his future success in the Colts, do you think it's something that they might turn to as, okay, this is our guy. Let's not draft another quarterback. Let's plan our future on Daniel Jones? Or is that, a couple years down the line if he keeps on improving?
I think we're going to get that answer this offseason, honestly, because you've got Richardson's options coming up. I don't think they're going to stick with her. I mean, I like Riley Leonard, like you said. He's a good quarterback as well, but I think that Richardson has more upside than he does personally. But I think that we'll get our answer on Daniel Jones this offseason, because if they don't re-sign Richardson's option, he's going to be gone. And then, you're not going to let two quarterbacks walk at once.
Well, and he says he wants to start somewhere, good on him, whatever, but it's not going to be here. So,
yeah.
I doubt if they trade him. They want to keep developing him, and he knows it because he knows he's not ready. But more power to him. If he can find somewhere to start, I feel like Shedeur Sanders should be starting too. But
yeah, especially in Cleveland right now. No, he should be starting because Cleveland. What the fuck are they? It's stupid not to put him out there right now.
No, I agree. Yeah. I feel like I feel like, man, all these players should be able to play, and I don't see why not. Because a lot of these players right now, like you said, man, he wouldn't do no worse than some of these other quarterbacks that's in the league right now. So I don't see why he shouldn't be able to start. But I want to go back to the takeaways from last week. What was y'all biggest takeaways from week 4? And I'm gonna start with you, Pat.
Takeaway from week 4. I'm gonna have to keep it a buck. Like I said, the Giants probably. The Giants winning with 2 new rookies that seem to be, they're doing. Those 2 guys are doing more for Giants football culture than anybody has in the last couple of years, and they haven't even been here that long. So that's my takeaway: is just the Giants getting that win, and maybe revitalizing the culture up there a little bit.
Eli, what's your take?
I got 2 actually. Puka Nacua is a bad motherfucker. Obviously, we got to see him not necessarily in person, but up close and personal. But for a guy to have 42 receptions in 4 games and now be the lead league receiver, whatever the fuck I'm trying to say, you know what I'm saying?
Get it out. Take your time. Take your time.
leading the league in yards at 503 yards after 4 games is insane. It's absolutely insane. I know he put up 170 on us, but then you go back to the game against the Eagles. He put up, I think, like 120, 130 against another team. It's ridiculous. 42 receptions in 4 games is ridiculous. And then secondly, my other thing is, I think we've all mentioned here and there McAfee thing, which they've been talking a lot about it, but we got to get rid of having tie football games.
Yep.
That Sunday night game was absolutely ridiculous. Why? I don't know why I stayed up that late watching this game just for it to end in a tie.
It was a good game, though. It was a good game.
It was a good game, but I wasted my time. It's like fucking and not busting your nut. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why waste all that time just to have no satisfaction?
That's what it was. Of all the hold on. You can't. I can't let you go on that one. You said busting a nut. Of all the things you thought about, that's the one thing you thought, huh?
No, I'm saying it's like sitting there laid up with somebody for a long time and not having your. It's like laying down with someone for that long of a time and not having your relief. I sat there and watched that game for 3.5, 4 hours to end in a tie. It's ridiculous.
That's a lot of stamina.
I thought it was a good game, man. I'm glad to see it. I mean, a lot of people thought Green Bay was going to wipe them off the floor, but people don't realize, man, Dak Prescott is a good regular season quarterback. If y'all look at his record as far as regular season and his stats, he's up there with the best when it comes to race. Now his problem is making the playoffs and getting to the conference championship. That's his problem.
Same with Lamar Jackson. His problem is in the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
But I'm gonna tell you what my biggest takeaway. My biggest takeaway, of course, is finally getting a chance to see Scatterboo playing. I'm absolutely loving that because I thought he should have been the starter week 1.
Yeah.
Jackson Dart, he surprised me coming in, but I think they used his legs very well to where he got more confident and more comfortable in the pocket. Um, another takeaway for me is we're finally realizing the two best teams is the Bills and the Eagles. We all knew they was gonna stay undefeated. I mean, why wouldn't they? Right? I mean, they got the MVP. He's riding the wave from last year, and then the Eagles is the Super Bowl champions. And then, of course, the takeaway is the terrible teams. The New York Jets, they 0-4. The Houston, I mean, not Houston, but the Tennessee Titans, they 0-4. And the New Orleans Saints is 0-4. They all terrible teams. Terrible.
And even though Houston isn't 0-4, they are a terrible team right now. They are.
I mean,
their offensive
I
line.
don't know, man. Like that, I'm still sold on because I still believe in them. I don't think they're gonna win the division anymore, but is they gonna make a surge? I do, man. Because
I mean, I think C.J. Stroud is good. I think they got some good players, but I mean that their offensive line is trash. They couldn't even get. They got to Cam Ward a bunch, but I mean to even have a game like that with Tennessee, that.
Well,
of course, it'll still make a difference when like Mixon comes back and he gets some of his receivers back, maybe. So,
I still think C.J. Stroud's good. I think the problem with them is he set the bar so high.
Oh,
his first year, he's just in his head. You know what I'm saying? Like I watched their game too because it's what came on at the 1 o'clock hour, and I was home for it. And he was missing some easy shit. Not to mention, like like you said, there's no running game. That's huge. But Tank Dell is one of their best receivers, and he's still out. I mean, everybody knows he's going to Nico more often than not.
Yep.
So that's makes it really hard on them. Their defense is nasty. They shouldn't just be 1-3, but
no, they should be division leaders. If you look like preseason, like what was going on, just looking at the teams, they should be top of the division right now. It's flipped. So
I think if CJ had his, I'm here for it too. But if CJ had his pieces, we'd be arguably one of the better conferences. To be honest with you, only realized this morning that Jacksonville was actually 3-1.
Mm-hmm.
But we all knew they was gonna be improved. I mean, because they not really that far off. Our division is not that great. So, I mean, Jacksonville, they got a couple of wins that they can win and they can beat these certain teams. So I can see why, they're 3-1. I think what people are surprised about is the 49ers, but the 49ers to me is not really a good football team. And plus they got a lot of players injured. Like Brock Purdy, like he's a good quarterback, but now that he got his money, we're going to actually see what type of quarterback he really is. Now that he got
he's been hurt.
Yeah,
he's been hurt.
Remember,
he played in that Jacksonville game. He played in that Jacksonville game.
Well, and remember, he was drafted.
Got hurt again. He won't be playing Thursday.
The very last player taken in the draft was Brock Purdy, so that's just to get where he's at. I think he'll be fine when he comes back in, but I agree with you. Is the San Francisco is a little bit off right now, I'd say. And I was going to come back to the Jacksonville thing you said too. Travis Etienne is having another breakout kind of year. Last year he tanked the whole season.
That's a good takeaway.
Yeah, because he almost tanked the entire season last year as far as production. And this year he's doing great. He's had 1 week that was low production. That's it. Everything else has been. So their running game looks strong again, which is how the Jacksonville Jaguars need to win.
Yeah.
So another thing I wanted to ask too, because it was something that we was kind of discussing off earlier today. So I want to ask y'all, who is the top 3 players in the NFL right now? Like who would you pick as the top 3 players right now in the NFL?
Let's do it. Top quarterback, top wide receiver, top running back. There's your 3 players. We'll try that.
I just want to know who's the best 3 players. That's what I want to know. Who is the best 3 players? If you had to choose right now, and I'm gonna give it to you, Pat. I'm gonna go with you, Pat, and then Eli, you can go next. So, Pat, who's your 3 best players right now? And then I'm gonna give you mine.
Okay, so number one is Josh Allen. I think that's who I need on my team, period. And then I need Saquon Barkley.
Okay.
And then if he was not injured, CeeDee Lamb.
That's a surprise 3.
I just feel like those guys are consistent. CeeDee Lamb, he never gets fucking hurt. He gets fucking nuked all the time and gets right back up. I know he got an ankle sprain, but I would trust those 3 guys on my offense to win football games over and over and over and over.
Okay. What about you, Eli? Who's your top 3 players?
I'm gonna do a half and half to equal it out. But for my quarterbacks, I agree with Josh Allen, but I also put Matthew Stafford. Then receiver, I would do Puka. Puka's up there for the receiver for me. And then, I'm hometown Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor's having a nasty year. I'd put him at running back, honestly.
I wouldn't. Yeah, he's had what was his high this year? I think 160 yards or 140 yards.
Yeah.
And
it would have been more than that if that 40-yard wasn't taken back on a holding penalty.
Yeah. So he's doing great. And our line looks good. Our line looks fucking strong again.
So Evan put Barry Sanders, Deion Sanders, and Peyton Manning.
Honestly,
we talking about current players, sir. We ain't talking about all time. Now, if you want to go all time, that's cool. But we're gonna go all time in a minute since you want to bring them up. But I'm gonna give you my top 3 players. My top 3 players right now is Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, and Saquon Barkley. I think those 3 is the best. And then my honorable mention is definitely Lamar Jackson because you can't leave him out. He is the truth. But I just think he's more video game numbers than he is as far as like accolades. Like we know he's dynamic. We know he can throw the ball down the field, but he gets tight in big games. So that's why I had to leave him off. But if you look at the top 100 as far as the players picking the top 3 players, it goes Saquon Barkley 1. Then they had Lamar Jackson 2.
Woo.
And they put Josh Allen 3. And
that's
Patrick
crazy
Mahomes was 4.
That's crazy work.
I mean, we all pretty much putting them guys in there, but
I'm just talking about Mahomes and Josh Allen being below Lamar. But I guess if you look at it in that, it's 2, 3, 4. So they're saying they're all the same anyways. So,
well, only reason why Mahomes is up there is because he should be up there. I mean, he should be. He should be up there. I mean, if we just talking about players and his longevity, I mean, he's done it before anybody else. I mean, he was doing stuff Lamar was doing already and winning at the same time. So,
and you can't take last year's trash season and be like, oh, he's washed, the team's washed. It's still going to be Mahomes. It's still going to be the Chiefs. Maybe Kelsey shouldn't play anymore, but
And King chimed in. He said it's Justin Jefferson, Patrick Mahomes, and Saquon Barkley.
I can't really argue with Jefferson.
That's not bad. Justin Jefferson is my best wide receiver right now. I would put him over Puka Nacua. I would. I would put him. I would put him over there. Puka, it would be in my top 3, but Jefferson and then Jamar Chase, then Puka. I think those are the 3 quarterbacks.
Put Jamar Chase over Puka.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, Jamar Chase. Yes, if he had a quarterback, come on, man. Jamar Chase was a triple threat winner last year.
But you're talking about how good they are, not how they could
and
be.
catches. Come on, man. You hating on him, man.
No, I'm not hating. You said how good are they now? You said rank them now, not what they could be if they were in Madden.
Because I said CeeDee Lamb and y'all got on me, and I appreciate y'all getting on me because yes, he's hurt. So I mean, it's got to be Puka. It's got to be Puka.
Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with Puka. You can't go wrong with Puka Nacua. No. But man, come on, man. I think y'all really hating on Mahomes. I think y'all tired of him winning. It's almost like a Tom Brady syndrome, man. Y'all hating on him because he winning so much. or what?
No, I couldn't give a shit less about Mahomes. Honestly, I even wrote down a fact about Mahomes being the youngest player in NFL history to have 250 yards.
I personally don't care about Mahomes or the Chiefs that much. I don't care about that enough to hate. I don't hate people, but I don't hate Mahomes. No, I mean, he's just what he is. The Tom Brady thing is good because, someone wins that much and that often, it just generates hate off the bat.
He said CD scam is out here. That's what King said. CD scam. That sounds like
no damn. He has allowed his opinion.
Yeah, I mean he definitely don't like CD. He think he's not worth the money. He feel like he's a stat stuffer like Lamar Jackson. Like CD, he does get the stats, but then when the game counts, like he did against the Eagles, man, he didn't come through.
See those drops are so not characteristically CD Lamb, though. It's hard to be like that's a downside of CD Lamb when he doesn't drop balls like that. I just got Reggie Wayne hands normally.
Dang, but that's a good three though. Justin Jefferson, Mahomes, and Barkley. So King, if you watching, you mean to tell me that you're not putting Lamar Jackson in there? You're not putting Josh Allen in there? Definitely not Josh Allen. I could see maybe not Lamar Jackson but I mean not Josh Allen, but Lamar Jackson, but Josh Allen, no Josh Allen.
He's just hating.
He said Lamar Waxon is the best loser. All right, so let me ask you this, King, since you watching. You said Aaron Rodgers is playing better quarterback than Jalen Hurts. Tell us why. I know he's gonna chime in and say what he want to say about it. He probably can't tweet.
Jump on, man. Send him the link. Tell him to get on here and talk to us.
Get him on here. If he wants to talk.
Come on. Come on, King. Come on the show, man. You got a lot to say. We trying to get Daniel on the show too, man. I don't know where Daniel's at, man. I thought we sent you the link, but I thought I sent the link in there for you, Daniel.
It says that King is in the show. Let me see. It says on stage.
All right, let's see, because I don't see him.
I don't see him backstage. Well, you would have him. I don't have him. I wouldn't have him.
No, Evan would be, because I can't.
Evan's got him.
He's producing the show in the background right now.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
it says on the comment, and I don't want to spend too much time on this, but it says that he's backstage, but I can't tell.
Well, he just got sent the link. But until he get on, let's talk about the week 5 matchup. What's the key games in week 5? Red Pill, what's going on, famo? Can you hear us? Bro? Can you hear us?
Yo.
What's going on, man? What's going on? How about them Chiefs, man? How about them Chiefs? I know you happy now.
Oh, nigga. I couldn't wait to get on this show today. I couldn't.
Oh, man. So come on, talk about it, man. You said you couldn't wait. Come on, Chiefs fan. I know you pumped. And they'll beat Lamar Jackson, too.
Bro, I'll tell you like this.
You made him take that injury.
Right. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I don't think it's one team. If this is execution, if this is the best game we have all year, I'm gonna be disappointed, but it's still gonna be cool. But if this is how we execute, nobody can beat that Chiefs. Nobody can beat Chiefs week 4. Nobody. Minus Rice. Nobody can beat us. One team. Who can beat us?
The Jaguars.
Whoa.
We're gonna see that. We're gonna see.
I mean, they're 3-1, but no, I'm just bullshitting.
Yeah. Because no. You know what I do? Yeah.
Go ahead, finish, Pill.
You guys have taught me to study the sport. So like now I'm looking at 3-0 and 4-0 teams. Like, who did you play? Like back in the day, I would have just took it with a grain of salt. Like, oh, they 4-0, they cold. These niggas didn't play the WNBA. They didn't play You know what I'm saying? Little league, pro. You know what I'm saying? They didn't play nobody. So it's too early in the season, and then on top of that, it's like when you see 12 or 10 announcers, like 10 professional like sportscasters say they got the Ravens, and then not only are they wrong, but they're like absolutely wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's wild, bro.
You got to think like you do on purpose sometimes.
Yeah.
But as far as the games go this week, I see two games that are must watches or that could tell something for the season. One being, or the first one we'll talk about, I would say, is the Broncos versus the Eagles. Everybody thinks the Broncos are legit, but now they have to play the Super Bowl champions. So they got good defense.
This is the key. This was the key to week 4. The Chargers beat us week 1.
Mm-hmm.
Then they went on. They won their next 2 games. They lost to the team that we beat like unanimously. So it's like this is when you got to start paying attention to the games, because it's like, how the fuck did we lose to the Chargers, but then they lose to the team that we mopped? Is it one player? Is one player that real?
It's a week-to-week league in the NFL. It's a week-to-week league. You might look like trash. Like let's get into it. But we got a special guest in the house. King, is you with us? Is you with us?
I'm in the building. I'm listening. Okay. I hear y'all talking football. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't know why, like, y'all so big on Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. Y'all disrespecting Patrick Mahomes like he ain't that guy. Like, he ain't showed y'all he ain't that guy. And them other guys y'all talking about are the best in the league. Like, I give it to Saquon Barkley because he proved that. You know what I'm saying? And he been proving it time and time. And he finally get on a good team and he elevate them to be the best team in the league. But y'all guys, like y'all Josh Allen's and y'all Lamar Jacksons, that's the leaders of the team already. And all they do is put up video game numbers, but they lose. They just the best losers. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
I would say they're unbalanced teams at times too.
Hey man, they the best losers, man. You know what I'm saying? They like LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? They got all these stats and all that shit. And you know what I'm saying? Just don't equate in the wins. And the other day I was telling EK the other day, that I think today that Aaron Rodgers plays the quarterback position better than Jalen Hurts.
Explain that position, if you will.
I mean, I ain't got to explain it. You can look at the history of the position, who all the Hall of Famers are, and what they got in common. The stats, you know what I'm saying? The drop back, the passes, the attempts, what they do for their team, how they elevate wide receivers, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's the proof of the pudding. Right there.
Anybody else?
That's self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts ain't that, but he's great for his team. You know what I'm saying? And he got a good-ass team around him. He got a good-ass defense on his team, and he got one of the best players in the league playing with him.
Yeah, it's a much more balanced offense. So we were talking about that earlier with Aaron Rodgers. Like if you look at someone like the Philadelphia Eagles and how stacked they are on both sides of the field with talent, Jalen Hurts doesn't, like we said, he doesn't have to be as good on a day-to-day basis. So Aaron Rodgers really has to show out.
Right. You could what if you put Aaron, you think if you put Aaron Rodgers on the Philadelphia Eagles, they ain't gonna win?
So what do you think the problem was with Aaron Rodgers with the Jets? Was it just and this is post-injury?
He just.
You there? Is it me or is it him?
I don't hear him. I think we.
I don't know. I think we having technical difficulties. It might be because, man, I just got booted off and shit. It's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gone now.
No, he's back now.
We'll see.
Oh, there we go.
You there, King?
Maybe.
He probably having problems too, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Yeah. I feel like if Aaron Rodgers got on with the Eagles, man, it won't be the same. Like I see what he's saying, but man, Aaron Rodgers, man, he is not that guy no more, man. He's just not. Like, even though Pittsburgh is having a great season right now and they 3-1, I think when they get to the meat of the schedule, they're gonna be 9-8 or 10-7.
Same thing we got to look for with the Colts, like middle of the schedule. We have to see where they are then. I mean, it's a nice opening so far.
The
but
Colts got a better chance than the Pittsburgh Steelers do because of the division that they in.
But still largely untested.
Right. No, I mean the Colts. It all really depends on with Daniel Jones. If he don't turn the ball over, and they give the ball to the best player on their team, which is Jonathan Taylor, then there ain't gonna be no problems.
Yeah,
King, you back? You back?
I'm back.
What would you finish your sentence? What was you saying?
What we talking about?
I was asking you, what do you think the issue was with Rodgers in New York since he's going to?
He just ain't got the. They just don't got the pieces around him. Man, you can see the turmoil. Like the coach, him and the coach wasn't on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he didn't like the offense. You know, he wasn't comfortable. He didn't have shit around him. You see, he trying to get receivers there. It just wasn't it. And he probably hurt because how the Packers did him. He probably didn't want to leave Green Bay.
Good point.
You know what I'm saying? So
he wasn't in the right mind frame.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, same thing Brett Favre did. But Brett Favre ended up going to Minnesota.
Yeah.
And then performing.
I can dig that.
So, you know.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that.
But like I said, I do think Jalen Hurts, he good for Philadelphia for what they need right now on how they style is of winning.
Oh, we
lost him again.
Yeah, we lost him again.
He'll find his way back. There he is.
I see why you said the Jaguars gonna beat the Chiefs because that's who they playing Monday night. So that's gonna be a tough game. I see the Chiefs is favored by 3.5 in Jacksonville. I like the Chiefs. I like the Chiefs, man. The Jacksonville ain't that good. Like, they're winnable. They winning winnable games. They winning games they supposed to win. I see Detroit's playing the Bengals. That look like that should be an easy game for Detroit.
Well, and on the Jacksonville too, it's a completely rebuilt team. So yeah, they're doing good right now, but they still have a lot to figure out. So you said Chiefs or what did you say, the Bengals and the Lions game?
Yeah, that should be an easy game for.
Yeah,
that should be an easy game.
I think another game to look at would probably be the Commanders and Chargers. That should be a really, really good game as far as score goes.
That sounds like a good one right there.
It depends on Jalen Hurts' play. I mean,
Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, my bad, Jaden Daniels. I don't know why I was thinking of him, but yeah, you're right. Jaden Daniels. They really need him to play.
Yeah.
I don't think Mariota can pull off. They were just in Atlanta, and he didn't look right at all.
Nah.
In Atlanta, so he definitely gonna need to play because I don't think the Chargers is not gonna let that happen, especially after they just lost to the Giants. You know, they playing back-to-back NFC East teams, and you know that's a good for a better. Because you know most people gonna be like, yeah, Washington. Nah, I'm going with the Chargers. I'm going with Justin Herbert and the Chargers.
I can't argue with that. I'd take the Chargers too on that.
Man, I think you too big on the Chargers, man.
Why you say that?
Just for this game,
because man, I listen. I know you like the cheating Chargers, Harbaugh. I know you like them, but they ain't did nothing yet. You know
why they gotta be the cheating Chargers? Because they got
Harbaugh.
Harbaugh.
Because Harbaugh be cheating. Everybody know that motherfucker's a cheater.
Oh, that's a hater for you.
He did flee college football.
Man, listen, in Harbaugh we trust.
Oh shit!
Quit playing, dog. Quit playing,
man.
Quit
I
playing.
love him because he used to play for the Colts.
I like the Chargers too.
You like who?
I like the Chargers too, man. I think they got a nice little team.
Yeah. You another one. That's buying into it. You just buying into it. Shout out to you though. You know what I'm saying? But,
okay, Mr. King. Then will you give us a game that you like? It looked like there's some good games coming on. Texans, the Ravens.
I gotta look at the schedule real fast. I'm driving.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Listen,
I'm gonna give it to you right now. I'm gonna give y'all the schedule. Y'all tell me, because I'm a better. So they got the Houston Texans favored by 1.5 in Baltimore. What do y'all think about that game?
I would hell no. I'd take money line on Baltimore.
So that right there tells me Lamar Jackson is not playing.
Right.
Yeah, I take Houston.
There's no way.
Yeah, let me look.
I like Houston.
Lamar's out at least a week if he's not faking it.
Yeah, I still like the Ravens. I don't think the Houston Texans. I don't think they can get it done.
With Cooper Rush? No, Cooper Rush?
I'm okay with that. I don't think the Texans have it together right now.
This is the questions you got to ask with games like that. Baltimore's defense is fucking horrible, right?
Absolutely.
But Houston's offense is struggling too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So how that match
terrible.
Yeah, I mean, well, they struggling bad, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like CJ Stroud don't look like the CJ Stroud. I don't even know what his receivers is no more.
He did last game though. Maybe that's a wake up call for him.
I mean, to be honest,
they beat the last game.
Hold on. We over talking each other, man. Come on, let's give one person the floor, man.
Who did they beat the last game?
Who?
Tennessee.
Houston.
Yeah.
Houston. Tennessee, the Titans. Yeah.
The trash ass Titans, right?
Okay, well check this out then. Check this out. Since we think the Giants is the shit, why is they the underdogs in New Orleans by 1.5?
I don't think the Giants the shit.
No, I just like Cam Scatterboo. That's my thing. He's just awesome.
Yeah.
He's the juggernaut, bitch.
he's a fantasy
dream. He climbed right back into my RB2 slot.
Yeah, go to him in fantasy, him and player prop bets and him in fantasy is a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Man, it's a
lot. They lost neighbors. They lost neighbors. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna lose some morale by losing neighbors. You got to question that, but
so who do you like then? I'm gonna go around the panel. Who do y'all like? If the Giants is the underdog against the weakest team in the league, the New Orleans Saints, why is they favored by 1.5?
Why are the Saints favored by 1.5?
They need to put together a team and beat the Saints, so I don't know why they're underdogs, but I'd take the Giants.
Maybe they're giving them home field.
Are they at home?
Yeah, maybe they're giving them home field.
New Orleans is at home, yes.
Yeah,
I'll take the Saints. I'll take the Saints, man. The Saints is more desperate for a win.
I read something about the points. I don't know if it's true. Y'all can tell me. I read something today about the points being 3 up, regardless if you're at home. So even though they won up, they might have been 2
really
down.
The underdog. Yeah, they really the underdog at home.
So they literally 2 down. I mean, they're literally 3 down, but they won up only because they at home.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So really, they're the underdog at home.
Yes, because you're supposed to give the home team at least 3 being at home.
Usually, if it's a split game,
yeah.
So I mean, maybe that's why they. That's all I'm saying.
So these are the biggest point spreads for this week coming up. The Bills is at 7.5. They playing the Patriots at home. That's a Sunday night game. Then the Detroit Lions is 10.5 points in Cincinnati. Then you got the Cardinals at home against the Tennessee Titans, and they favored by 7.5 at home. And
hold
then
on. You're going too fast, man.
Yeah, I'm with the over on the Bills and the Lions.
Ooh.
So okay,
what's the over and under?
The over and under is 49. Detroit is on the road, is 49.5 in Cincinnati, and they favored by 10.5.
Yeah, and money line. I mean, I think the Bills Patriots might be a decent game, but I don't see the Lions Bengals game being very good as far as score goes.
Yeah,
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. I kind of like the Patriots too a little bit too. 7.5.
Yeah.
In Buffalo. It's a Sunday night game, and that's 49.5 too, over and under.
I like Cincinnati.
You like Cincinnati on
The
money
cover
line?
the points.
The cover points. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So another key game is Tampa Bay. They're going into Seattle, and they're the underdogs, and Seattle's favored by 3.5.
Is Mike Evans coming back? Coming back?
No.
I'd buy 3 or 3.5. No. I'd buy that.
I like Seattle.
Yeah.
I'd take Seattle.
Okay, here's another one. The Las Vegas Raiders is coming here to Indianapolis and playing the Colts, and the Colts is favored by 6.5.
Yeah,
I got Colts will whip their ass.
What are we talking about here? Of course, the Colts are going to win. Everything's going to happen.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
They should.
If we drop this game,
defense.
How did the Colts
they do have a
that
decent
last
little
game?
passing offense, so yeah, we're going to have to cover the field.
Well, the Colts they played decent, but they had a lot of mistakes and a lot of turnovers, and then of course the AD Mitchell situation again that we talking about. He had a great catch, but then when it came time to go in the end zone, he fumbled the ball.
How did they lose their last game? The Colts, was it at the end of the game?
Yeah,
everything sloppiness.
Deep ball, Matthew.
No,
Stafford.
I'm talking about at the end. Like, did they lose
on
the end of drive or some shit? Because that shit matters, man. How you lose a game and how you win a game.
They should have won by 14, but they honestly had a chance even with a minute left.
Yep.
To get down the field. Daniel Jones forced a ball for some reason. They called 4 Burks. Over a minute left, and he tried to force the ball.
Well, the Raiders was kind of losing throughout the whole game, but it looked like they was in control. They took the lead in the third quarter, and then the Bears end up coming back at the end and scoring that late touchdown.
And the Bears were playing really good pass defense that game.
We got a Bills fan. We got a Bills fan. We got a Bills fan.
We got a Bills fan in the house. Okay, Bills fan.
Born and raised in the Mafia.
Bills Mafia.
I'm from there, and I just
the biggest losers in NFL history. Hello.
I just want to say I really enjoyed us being 2-0 and Kansas City being like 0-2 a couple weeks ago. That was very fun.
Well, I'm gonna ask you this.
Damn, Red.
Damn. Look at that.
Y'all sound like so quiet, like I can't hear shit.
Look at that face expression, though, man. But listen, if the Washington Commanders guys Daniels instead of Mariota, you think the Chargers will still be favored by 2.5 at home?
No. No, I'd still think it'd be a toss-up, honestly. I don't think it would give them that big of a boost.
I like the Chargers a lot in this game.
Yeah, I still like the Chargers.
I like the Chargers too. They actually they killed us last year. Like Josh Allen went like I don't know how many games without being sacked, and then the Chargers sacked him like 8 times in the game. I wish I would have got their defense on my fantasy.
I don't like the Chargers.
I'm rolling with the Browns this week.
I'm about to say that too. Browns about to beat the Vikings.
Yeah, It's going to be defense.
I got Justin Jefferson on my fantasy, so I need him to do something. So that better.
Well, let's talk. Well, hold on. Let's talk about that game. Minnesota is going to London. They already overseas, but they played in Dublin. Now they going to London, and they favor about 3.5 against the Browns. And y'all telling me Carson Wentz can't pull together against the Browns?
No,
the Browns have a good ass defense, man. The Browns have a good ass defense. Look what they did to the Packers, arguably one of the better teams in the league.
Yeah, but that's because Jordan Love makes too many mistakes down the stretch. You see what he did against Dallas.
Have you ever seen Carson Wentz play football?
He's terrible.
I have.
Did he play for the Colts?
Yeah, we know.
Exactly. He makes a lot of mistakes.
Well, not only that, but the jet lag is going to have everybody off their game to a certain extent. So I think like the better defense should win this game just due to the fact that it's going to be like everybody's going to be tired and off. So
Minnesota.
Yeah, I like Minnesota too, man. They got an underrated defense, man. People's not talking about that, man. I think Carson Wentz gonna play better.
Shit.
You know, why is Baltimore shitting the bed on me?
They always shit the bed.
Because, man,
no. We
right
knocked them out last year,
overrated.
But what the hell happened to them?
What do you mean?
Overrated.
Like they just like fell off the map. Like they're playing horrible.
Yeah. I mean,
it was supposed to be like Bills Baltimore. Now it's looking like Bills Colts.
No, I wouldn't even say Colts.
Colts aren't there yet. Colts aren't there yet.
The Colts. Well, I mean, I was trying to give y'all some credit. We're there. It's our year.
Okay.
There's another game too. Miami is on the road and they're favored by 1.5, and they're playing the Carolina Panthers.
I ain't touching that game.
Tyreek Hill's out.
Yeah, but I mean, both of those teams, that's a flip flop. I don't fucking know who's going to win that game.
Yeah, it's that East. It's both East Coast teams, but
yeah, they both. What's their combined record?
Miami
2-6. So
you said Miami?
Yeah, Miami.
I mean, I'd have to take them too on Miami if I had to take somebody.
That's good to know.
So Tyreek Hill's still with Miami, right? And he's just fucking snapped like 5 parts of his leg.
Yeah, he wasn't that involved at this point.
He done.
So they got the Dallas Cowboys 2.5 in New York facing the Jets. What y'all think about that one?
That's not New York. It's in New Jersey.
Well, they're the New York Jets, so we know they play in the Meadowlands, but we call it the New York Jets. That's what
there's only one New York team.
Yeah,
that's a real New Yorker talking.
Yeah, we know, and it's actually 2 teams.
I'm about to say.
Yeah, Buffalo.
It's actually 2 teams. Don't forget about Buffalo, because they even though they in Buffalo, they still in New York.
But anyways, back to the question: Cowboys at Jets.
Right.
I'm gonna let somebody else talk on this one. Go ahead. I don't.
I like Cowboys.
I like Justin Fields.
Cowboys, man. The Cowboys.
I like Cowboys too. I just don't. I don't have a strong
feeling. Did everybody know that all the New York Jets coaches have never been 0-5, and Aaron Glenn could be the first coach to go 0-5 as a New York Jets coach, even though Nathaniel Hackett was terrible last year or the year before, and even Robert Saleh.
Well, they got one of them went
0-5.
They got one of the best running backs in the league, and they can't even use them right. So,
who's the best running back in the league?
One of the best, Breece Hall.
Like Derrick Henry? What? Where do you?
I'm saying he is one of the most skilled backs in the league. He doesn't have an opportunity with the Jets, I guess, because they suck. But
absolutely, I agree with that too. They rely too much on Justin Fields being able to run, and they're not happening.
They ain't got no choice.
Yeah, they don't got no choice. But I would pick Kyron Williams over him as far as
all day
back for the Rams.
All day. I like Kyron.
He just said one. Breece Hall is nice.
Yeah, Kyron's he's very consistent.
No, I agree. Breece Hall is nice. I give y'all that. Yeah, I give you that, Pete. He is nice, but I don't know about one of the best running backs, though. But the Thursday night game that's coming up right now is the 49ers at the Rams.
What's the spread on that?
They got them by 6.5. The Rams at home. That's the Thursday night game. It's a short week for both teams.
Yeah, I'd take that all day.
I just want Purdy. I want Purdy to win. I like him. If it's not the Bills, I want it. That's my NFC team.
I don't
right
think
now he's
playing.
still questionable, but he said he playing. He said if he had to play today, he wouldn't play. But I believe he's gonna play Thursday. Brock Purdy.
Oh,
I still give it to the Rams.
Yeah,
They're not.
All right. I'm gonna ask the Bills fan this question. Let me ask you this question. So, what do you think about Aaron Rodgers? Do you think Aaron Rodgers is playing better at quarterback than Jalen Hurts? I want to ask you that.
What? You just compared Aaron Rodgers at like 50, almost 50, 45, 50 years old to Jalen Hurts?
Well, that's the point. He's almost 57,000 years old. He's still functioning.
I think Aaron Rodgers. I mean, maybe going to the mountains and eating all the mushrooms or whatever he did.
Think about the question though. Like we're trying.
That's not the question. That's not the question. I'm asking the question. Do you think that Aaron Rodgers is playing quarterback better than Jalen Hurts right now?
Does he play the quarterback position better than Jalen Hurts today?
I don't think so.
I do.
But
Tell me why.
I mean, honestly, I don't have a valid reason. I watch the Bills. I'm not gonna lie.
Right. King,
I'm all about my team.
You so adamant about it. You tell me why.
But this is the thing. I watch the Bills and I watch their competitors, and Pittsburgh ain't shit. So I'm not really worried about them. Eagles or NFC. I pay attention to I stay in my lane. I'm a single mom with 3 kids. I don't have time to sit around all day on Sunday and watch all the fucking football games. So I pay attention to what matters to me, and news will tell you what matters to me is the mafia. It's very serious.
Well, I'm asking you, King. I mean, this is right up your alley.
Man,
But I just don't like Aaron Rodgers. I think he's a fucking idiot.
He passed the ball better. He do everything better as a quarterback than Jalen Hurts do as a quarterback. Jalen Hurts is like a running back playing quarterback. Jalen Hurts got one of the best wide receivers in the league that's disgruntled right now, and these motherfuckers is undefeated and just came off of winning the Super Bowl. Y'all don't think nothing wrong with that? Come on now.
Hey, y'all, 2.5 minutes left in the Fever game, down by 4. Am I 2?
Football. Not.
Well, I'm gonna ask you this too, King. Does the Steelers' success fall on Aaron Rodgers or the defense?
Their defense is a killer, always been.
It don't fall on Aaron Rodgers. It's gonna fall on Mike Tomlin. Aaron Rodgers only there for a year, dog. Like they got to put Aaron Rodgers in the right position. He is a 40-year-old quarterback, right? So what they got to do is run the ball and play defense. He'll take care of the rest. You know what I'm saying? That's their formula of playing. The last time they won a championship, they had a quarterback, Roethlisberger, who also ran the ball and had a defense. They got a big play receiver. They got a motherfucker that could give him the ball, which is Aaron Rodgers. This motherfucker already had a game where he threw for 4 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit gonna fall on Mike Tomlin. Another overrated coach. And I say he overrated because I ain't biased. Listen,
here we go. Here we go.
And I know,
and I'm glad. Listen, and I'm so glad that I got other people on this show.
I ain't supporting him just because he's black. That motherfucker.
No, I ain't say that. No,
white men all the time. Bill Belichick got his number. Bill Belichick is the fucking guru. That motherfucker can't even beat hardball, man.
Well, hold on. Let me ask Eli. Then I'm gonna go to Pat, and then I'm gonna go to the Bills fans. So Eli, is Mike Tomlin overrated? Is he overrated?
I think he needs to get a championship, but I think it goes to be shown that he's never had a losing season.
Eli, can I ask you a question? Eli, can I ask you a question? Who the fuck gets celebrated? Who the fuck gets celebrated for being over 500? Whoop-de fucking do. I'm over
the Dallas
500.
Cowboys every season.
Right, there you go, Eli.
America's team.
No, hold on, time out. Thank you, Bills. That's because they got the most fans, and they fans is delusional, just like Bills fans. Sorry, Mafia. Y'all losers.
Oh man. Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry.
Listen,
y'all got
our time's coming.
Y'all got a history of going to the Super Bowl and dropping a shit ball.
Well, hold on. Let me ask P. P, do you think Mike Tomlin is overrated?
Yes, he hasn't produced shit.
Yeah, he ain't did shit. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, he's like a strong image for the team, but when it comes down to it,
he's saying exactly what I've been telling you. As far as character, as a man, I love Mike Tomlin. When he come off and do his interviews, he got that, he got that image shit down pat. But as far as coaching, get your average ass out of here. You fucking mediocre.
Man, he does more with less, man. How you gonna hate on him like that, man?
You ain't no better than Schottenheimer at the Cowboys. Get
so you like him? You like him? You just don't like his record.
Exactly. He just
like
a hater.
As a person. No,
he don't like Mike Tomlin, period. That's why.
Listen, as a person,
he giving hella props to him, though.
I'm telling you, as a person, as a man,
don't be fooled, Evan.
Respect him, but as a football coach, he fucking kiss ass, dude. He sucks as a fool. He don't suck, but he's an average football coach. He's not great at coaching.
Wait a minute, hold on. How is somebody average when he always?
Does that change everything? If he wins one championship, would that change everything?
I'm glad King is speaking on this, so they won't bully me right now.
It'll shut me up. It'll shut me up if he win.
But he already got one.
Yeah, but he got it with Roethlisberger, dog. That was already there winning them.
I agree with you. It's been a long time, but I'm just saying, I think he's a lot better than he gets credit for.
Yeah,
was he there before Roethlisberger?
Whatever.
He is not better than what he gets credit for. He gets
wait a minute. So let me hold on. Let me ask you this.
Let me say this. He just asked me, why do I think he average? And this is why I think he average, because he's always just 500. That's average. Average, middle, C. He not a B, he not an A, he 500.
But if he never had a losing season, how can he be average though?
He just ain't never had a losing season, but he average. Yeah.
His players.
Yeah.
This is someone brought up Bill Belichick, and this is what I'm going to say. Bill Belichick made Tom Brady. Bill Belichick was a fucking beast.
Yeah.
Mike Tomlin did not make Ben Roethlisberger.
No.
Ben Roethlisberger came in who he was. He was a fucking pedophile, fucking rapist. He did what he did.
You gotta say that.
Now listen. And I spent.
He wasn't a pedophile. He was a rapist.
Lawsuit goes over there.
Bill Belichick coached the best.
Man, stop.
He's a
cheater too.
I just did some Google.
If you want to talk about Jim Harbaugh being a cheater, we can't exclude Bill Belichick now. Let's not do that.
Bill Belichick.
Everybody knows in football.
I'm
Everybody
glad
knows
I'm on the
the
side
number one
that they're
football
both
rule
cheaters.
is if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
That's what I say, Evan. That's what I say. But Jim Harbaugh, he gets hated on, though.
Wait a minute, Egg, why you so loud? Let me ask you this. Who the fuck has Jim Harbaugh coached? Bill Belichick coached Lawrence Taylor, the best motherfucking football defensive player ever. He coached Tom Brady, the best quarterback ever. Who has Jim Harbaugh
But has he cheated?
Jim Harbaugh coach.
But has he cheated?
Well, yeah, they both.
I just did a Google search.
Listen, it's almost like the Houston Astros. Why are y'all cheating if y'all have so much success?
Come on.
One Super Bowl in 19 years, nigga. I can divide.
Come on, man.
When Jay-Z said I can divide, that's one every year.
You don't coach all this greatness to championships and be
Man,
like just the cheater. He got knowledge of the game. You know what I'm saying?
like I said, man,
He
if
got
you
knowledge of the
having
game.
all that success, why the fuck is you cheating?
Man,
if you're
come on
winning
here,
Super
man.
Bowls, why the fuck is you cheating? Why you got to deflate football? Why do you got to have somebody on the sideline making sure y'all got played?
Why were the Saints beating people up and injuring people on purpose? Because
Well,
that's just people. That's human nature.
No.
People are
There's actually
shitty.
a point to
Man,
that. The
we
coach.
can't exclude. If
wait,
we're gonna talk shit about Jim Harbaugh cheating, we have to put Bill Belichick in there too as well. Don't exclude him just because of what he did.
What was
man.
that guy from the Saints?
Wait a minute. Everybody talking at the same time. Go ahead, Pete. Say what you had to say, then we
Oh
can go
yeah,
around.
I was talking to what she was talking about with the Saints. Their coach got like investigated and fined because he was putting out hit lists in the locker rooms for each game. He was telling his players, if you injure somebody in this way, or if you injure somebody in this way, or put them out the game, they were getting bonuses. So that's why the Saints things happen.
That's why the same thing happened. But listen, this is what I'm saying, Eric. Don't compare Jim Harbaugh to Bill Belichick. They ain't even sitting in the same room. Come on, man.
They not.
All right,
but
then.
but if we're gonna talk about cheating,
you're talking about cheating. We're not talking about cheating.
No.
You're
But I'm saying
about
we're
cheating.
gonna talk about cheating. Don't exclude that. Don't exclude it.
I just said Harbaugh a cheater. I just threw that in at the shot. But what I was really saying is that I think the Chargers, people too big on the Chargers. And I think the guaranteed money this week is against the Chargers. Go against the Chargers if you want to win some money this week.
Nah, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him if you want to lose your money.
Mariota.
On that note, I'm probably going to pass out for the night, gentlemen. So I will see Eric tomorrow. So
I just want to say, anybody who wants to help me line up my fantasy, I could use it this week.
What you got?
Yeah, send me a DM. I'll help.
Who said that?
Pat.
Oh, what's up, dude?
Eric said, "God,
I've dropped off for a while."
I'm going to dip out for the night. Eli, great talking to you. King, good seeing you. EK,
have a good one, man.
Y'all have a good rest of your night.
Appreciate it.
What you got over there? Who's
sorry, I'm working on a puzzle while I'm talking to you guys. Hold on a second. Let me see. I don't know who I go up against. All I know is like,
who's your quarterbacks? We lost her. We might have to end it. We might have to end it tonight, man. We might end tonight. We appreciate it. We appreciate everybody watching, liking, subscribing, man.
Holla.
It's been a fruitful day, I should say, man. But like I said, man, let you know football's out. Appreciate y'all. Please like and subscribe our YouTube channel. And we got a show tomorrow, Wednesday, 10 p.m. Check us out too. And we out. Holla back.
See y'all next week.
Letcha know.